What's up guys? I just finished editing my SOCV4 unboxing, but while I'm waiting for the 17th of August to upload it, I thought I'd give you guys a little Q&A. So I made people ask me questions on Instagram and I got a bunch of them, so let's answer them here. So let's start with an easy one. How are you? Really good, man. How can we build the community up here in the UK? Honestly, I think it's mostly about just finding people, because I was sure that there was literally no one else in Finland doing this, but then I just slowly started finding people, and then we all just found each other slowly, and now there's what, 20 to 30 of us. It's crazy. So just be on the lookout for people from your country on Instagram and on YouTube and Reddit. Thoughts on the Finnish cardistry community? Honestly, I'm not very close with most of the people, but everyone's really nice, and I'm really happy to have a community here in my country. Although everyone just lives so far from each other and jams are pretty hard to organize, but it's really nice. Favorite deck and why? I still think that my favorite deck of all time is School of Cardistry V3s. I just love everything about them. I love the stock, I love the handling of them, it's so good. The stock is snappy, the finish is perfect. I think they were also the first custom cardistry deck I bought, so that contributes to it as well. How many languages can you speak? I can speak Finnish, English, and Swedish. Biggest goal in cardistry. I have a dream of being recognized in a community in the way that I could host my own competition. Because especially now that ICO didn't happen this year, I think there should be more competitions out there. So yeah, I'd really love to host a competition one day. Who is or was your favorite cardist in CCC this year? Definitely Dobby. I love his videography, I love his unique style, and I love how he just literally came out of nowhere. And I'm super excited to see his next round because Young versus Dobby is gonna be fucking sick. Favorite move? Mocking God by Zui Nguyen. Always. Do you have any other hobbies you have to balance with cardistry? Honestly, no. I really don't have other hobbies other than cardistry. And mainly I just have to balance between studying and cardistry, which has been pretty easy so far at least. Remember Shuffle Squad? Bro, of course I remember Shuffle Squad. We have so much fun time there. Man, I miss those days. What's your favorite cardistry video of all time? I don't know if I have a number one. I guess my top three is probably Card Engine by JD, Inspiration by DI Cardistry, and Theme by Andre Jig. Most underrated cardist and flourish. Well, there are dozens of underrated cardists, but I think Jongsong really doesn't get recognition these days because he's not very active right now. So if you started cardistry less than 2 years ago, then chances are you probably don't know Jongsong. By the way, if you don't know who he is, go watch Hiroshima right now. He's crazy. Underrated flourish though, there's so many. The first thing that came to mind was Dansong's Sphinx, which is a cut that I've always found really interesting, and I've never seen anyone else than a few SG guys do it. So I think Sphinx is a pretty underrated move. How long did it take you to learn Mocking God? For learn, I guess, well, I practiced it on and off, but I say a month to learn it, and then 6 months to make it look somewhat good, and a year to where I am at now. Mocking God tips? Try not to move your hands and practice a lot. Favorite deck in terms of design and favorite deck in terms of handling. In design, either SOCV3 or Origins, and in terms of handling, either SOCV4 or SOCV3. I don't know yet. Can you teach Mocking God on YouTube? Let me think about it. Yeah, I think no. Okay, and then we get to the question that was asked 15 times. Why not with a full deck? Why don't you do videos with a full deck? Why not a full deck? Why less than 52 cards? Why do you use fewer than 52 cards? Why do you not use a full deck? Oh my god. Man, I get so much shit for this. It's ridiculous. I don't use a full deck because to me, fewer cards, around 45 cards, depending on the stock, just feels better in the hands. And I also think that to an extent, it even looks better. People tell me oh, you suck at cardistry, you're so bad, you can't use a full deck. I'm like, what the hell, dude? First of all, I have really big hands, so using a full deck is not a problem for me. I just find it uncomfortable. Yes, it does make stuff easier, I guess, some moves, but Why does that matter? Like, Maverick being easy doesn't make it a bad move, right? TLDR, I enjoy a smaller deck of cards. Tips on Mantra. Yeah, sure. So, some tips for Mantra would be, I assume that you have trouble turning this card over. So one thing that helps with that is having a thicker middle packet so that you have more weight on this card to help it turn over. Another thing that helps is stretching your thumb as much as possible. I've noticed that. And also, if you start really high with your index, then it's gonna be difficult to turn the card over, right? So you can try to start from lower with your index. I think I usually start from like middle of the card, and that works pretty well for me. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm sorry if I didn't get to answer your question. But if you guys want me to do more of these, then you can leave me a like and comment something. Obviously, this is a pretty Obviously, this is a pretty easy video format for me to make, so if you guys want more, then I'll make more for sure. But if you enjoyed this video, you can leave me a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more of my stuff, you can find me on Instagram at Juho, Vuorela, and I'll see you in my next video.